What a final we have here. The Riyadh season draws to a conclusion with the Saudi Arabia Darts Masters final here at the Global Theatre in Riyadh. The man who's made more appearances than anyone else on the World Series of Darts stage is Michael van Gerwen. 51st appearance, his 27th final. He's looking for a record extending 18th win. He's beaten Kumar, Bunting and Aspinall en route to the final. 36 years of age, and he's still going strong, isn't he, Van Gerwen? Averaging just under 97 for the last 12 months. What about Littler then? Appearance number 15 for him, his 7th final already. 18 years of age for just one more day, averaging over 101 for the year. He's beaten Lim, Van Veen and Price en route to the final. And these two, it's fair to say, have got a bit of history. Littler, of course, winning the 2025 World Championship, beating Van Gerwen 7-3, but Van Gerwen got a little bit of retribution at the World Series of Darts final last year when he won 11 legs to 7. He and Danta, a tough one to call, but a great final in prospect.
Terrific match. Two of the most talked about dart players of the last 20 years locking horns here. And there's one thing Michael van Gerwen likes doing, it's running back-to-back World Series events. If he achieves that tonight, it'll be the 5th time in his career that he's won back-to-back World Series of darts events. But when you're up against Luke Littler, that scoring power is what you've got to get past.
Yeah. As shown in that win over Gian van Veen when he was 3-0 down, but proceeded to average over 111 as he wrapped up victory 6 legs to 4. Both had to work hard in their respective semi-finals, both coming through 7 legs to 5. As Van Gerwen was hoping to get down to a finish, but Littler, after 9, is on 81. Looking to make a flying start here. Didn't need to go the bull route, 41. So he'll leave himself on tops, and he'll be back for tops for the opening leg.
58.
Down to a finish, but Luke Littler should take care of tops with very little fuss. Underway then, remember it's first to 8 in these World Series of Darts finals. Got to go that little bit further to get yourself over the line to win the £30,000 first prize.
Yeah, it is their 4th meeting of the World Series of Darts. They both won a final. Bahrain win for Littler in 2024 before Van Gerwen won at the Dutch Darts Masters.
135.
Many players who've got a lead on Michael van Gerwen in the head-to-head record, such as Luke has.
58.
12-9 in Luke's favour.
Certainly their recent meetings have been meaningful ones as well, haven't they? Plenty on the line when these two generally get their heads together. And this time it's Van Gerwen who's putting in a monster leg as he looks to get his first hold of throw on the ball.
Luke's hot on his heel though with that 171. Treble 20 missed out, so he's going to lay up.
59. Luke, you require 132.
So the bull double 16, that's what he went for. Treble 19 hit. So he's in for the bull. Brilliant. Absolutely astounding. Just makes it look so nonchalant, Luke Littler. Suddenly he's broken throw and it's 2-0.
Yeah, the champagne shot taken out with a minimum of fuss. And look at this. Wow, what a start from Luke Littler. Couple of legs in and averaging way over 125. Monster start from Littler.
Sometimes I can accuse Luke of being a slow starter, not on this one.
56.
Their 3rd World Series of Darts final against each other. Littler's won 2 in Bahrain last year when he won his first World Series of Darts title and in the Dutch Dart Masters. That after MVG had beaten him the year before in the same competition. Down to a finish after 9 darts.
100.
They're going to write MVG off, even if Littler's got off to this kind of a flyer. The 167 won't go.
I get the feeling this 143 might have to. Look at that, another great layout. Loose double 15, he won't be bothered about that. Van Gerwen can't go out either here. Well, this has been an absolute barrage of high scoring And brilliant finishing. He's 3 from 3 on the outer ring. And he's not currently giving Michael van Gerwen a sniff. This is ruthless from Littler so far.
He's pinned 9 darters before with double 15. Never a moment that he was going to split that and go for another double. And he's another maximum to kick off a leg. The 9 darter is on once again.
It certainly is.
90s.
Twice against Van Veen. He hit 6 perfect darts. Can't get a 4th this time.
140.
Michael van Gerwen is averaging over a ton at the moment. He's not, quite simply, not getting a look in.
93.
Yet to have a go at a double, whilst Littler is piling on the big scores.
127.
I'm not sure whether 7 was the intent, but his chance for an 11 dart break of throw.
He was looking at the treble, wasn't he, to leave tops.
125.
As it is, he's on for an 11 darter here.
54.
14 hit for tops. Finally, he's missed. Ooh, that was way inside.
Michael, you require 91.
So will he get a dart at a double here? Oh, treble 3 doesn't help. Went for the bull. And then hits the bull in the end. Russ Bray checking the score not once but twice.
Luke, you require 10.
Yeah. Double 5 then for Littler.
Game shot,
Minimum of fuss. And in the blink of an eye, it's 4-0. And even Team Littler are impressed with the start that Luke Littler's making here in Saudi Arabia in the final. He's not giving Van Gerwen an inch.
59.
I didn't think Luke's dad was going to wear that bobble hat in Riyadh. It's a bit warm for that, but he's must be a superstition for him when it comes to Luke in a big final.
140.
So to say there's work to do for Michael van Gerwen, we'll be putting it mildly. Luke Littler is just irresistible at the moment.
134.
Not sure what Michael van Gerwen can do at the moment.
He might pull his socks up in a minute.
98.
That's a good visit.
140.
Well, you know one thing, he'll keep on throwing and he'll keep on asking the question.
58.
And he has got a chance here against the Littler throw. 1-2-1 then to get the Van Gerwen party started. Treble 13, he's got it. Now he needs double 16. Magnificent from mighty Michael van Gerwen. He might be feeding on scraps, but he gets the chance and he takes it. First leg on the board for Van Gerwen, and crucially, it was a break.
And he's got a hole going into the interval. Cannot afford to go in 5-1 down. 4-2 looks much more
134.
reasonable scoreline for him to think about.
Look at this, those averages.
140.
Outstanding. These two between them hold 2 of the 3 highest averages ever seen on the World Series of Darts. And another big visit from Littler.
140.
Just popping them in. 2 treble visits everywhere you look. And Van Gerwen is down to a finish.
65. Michael require 164.
He's taken out 1-2-1 just now. What about the 164? Not this time.
140.
That's an outstanding layup. The 1-2-8 then for a 5-1 lead at the break. Brilliant. Needs another one of those. Can't find it. So Michael van Gerwen's layup was magnificent. Can he now reduce the deficit to 2? 2 12s, 2 darts left in hand. Oh, that is a Dutch darting disaster from Van Gerwen. He gave himself a chance and he threw it in the bin.
Goodness me. Tops for Littler for 5-1. Double 10 his favourite.
24.
A reprieve for Michael. Can you believe that?
Well, he's counting his lucky stars. Double 4. Can he slide one down the
Game
barrel?
shot,
He hits the double four.
Michael Van
A
Veen.
reprieve for Michael Van Gerwen, but he steps in to take it. He faced an early onslaught from Littler, who took out the opening four legs. But Van Gerwen has half the deficit at the interval. It's Michael Van Gerwen 2, Luke Littler 4.
Big scores in this final of the Saudi Arabia Darts Masters, but Michael Van Gerwen doing his best to hang on to Littler's coattails. It is 4-2 to Littler in a race to 8 to get the job done. There you can see the averages. Even Michael Van Gerwen averaging 3 figures, but just trying desperately to stay with his opponent who went 4-0 up. And we're back underway. Mark Wilson alongside me in the commentary box. Littler, treblers visit to start. Let's see what that little comfort break has done for either or both of these players, Mark.
Well, you feel that Michael Van Gerwen dodged a bit of a bullet in that sixth leg when Littler had 2 darts for a 5-1 lead. He didn't take them.
60.
And another trebleless visit for Luke Littler. So Van Gerwen on the warpath here. as he looks to reduce the advantage yet further. Both players, as we said, averaging well over a ton. It's been a high-quality affair. But are we going to get to see a big twist here?
134.
Good thinking there from Van Gerwen, using the board well to get down to a finish. Littler can't follow suit, so doesn't have to go for the big fish.
You might want to, though, just to give him a boost of confidence. However, he's going to have to lay up a little different here. Another Trevor 19 rescues the visit. Down to a 2-dart kill. What can Luke apply?
83. Michael, you require 86.
So treble 18, Michael Van Gerwen. He's staying on the 18s. Hits the treble, double 7.
Shot in the 7th
and that's
leg.
pinned.
Michael Van Gerwen, 8th leg, Michael the throw
Job
first.
done.
Game on.
So he breaks the Littler throw. And now we're back on throw here at 4-3.
Yeah, we certainly are. And that was
80.
an impressive leg out of the break. What will Littler's response be to losing 3 on the spin?
58.
But one-way traffic, didn't it, early on? But Van Gerwen, as we've seen for many, many years, is a tough cookie to get rid of.
17 World Series of Darts wins in all for the Green Machine.
59.
Back-to-back winner of tournaments on this particular tour 4 times prior to this opportunity he's got tonight. Dating back to 2014 when he was successful in Dubai and then following on in Singapore. But Littler suddenly rediscovers his mojo.
And he does. And he's not on a finish, so still 2 visits from here. Still 2 visits, but only need the 1. Can't get tops, but he'll be back for 2 10s. And Van Gerwen here has responded beautifully.
89. Michael requires
Nicely
20.
found bullseye from Littler, but it may all be in vain. Double 5 for Michael Van Gerwen. Oh, and what's he going to do? Bust the score? Indeed he does.
Luke, you require 150.
So Littler has a chance, a half chance. Treble 19 hit, double 19.
Game
Brilliantly
shot
done.
on the 8th leg.
And Van Gerwen sitting on double 10.
9th leg. Luke
Finds
to
himself
throw
broken
first.
back immediately by Luke Littler.
Well, he rode his luck before the break, but he didn't ride it there, and it's Littler who steps in. A 3rd ton plus checkout of the final, and a 2nd one for Littler as well.
77.
Not quite a hammer blow, still 3 more legs needed for Littler, but that was an opportunity Van Gerwen squandered for a level match.
97.
Just avoided that first dart that he thought was sitting a bit precariously in the red bit there, Littler.
93.
So 5-3 to the man who turns 19 years young
96.
tomorrow. Is he going to be packing some extra hand luggage of the Saudi Darts Masters trophy to take back home?
37.
Well, Van Gerwen is more than in this leg.
58.
And no treble, so Van Gerwen now with the advantage. Can he set up a manageable opportunity? Signs are that he will do. That's a really good visit from Van Gerwen, as he's looking for yet another break of throw.
140.
Equally good from Littler, but Van Gerwen wants 14 for double top.
Game shot.
That's
in the
efficiently
9th leg.
seen off.
Michael Van Gerwen, 10th leg. Michael to throw first.
The breaks of throw are coming thick and fast here. 3 each now. Oh, Van Gerwen again drifting into treble 5, which he's doing
55.
rather a lot at the moment. Something's going on there.
Yeah, it's not just a drift either. It's in the middle of the treble 5 bed there.
98.
Van Gerwen. He's got back within 1 again. This time, can he level it up? They've both been pretty decent on the doubles, but there have been a couple of expensive misses for both in this final.
53.
Nip and tuck after 6 starts apiece.
58.
Gerwen misses out on a treble. And that is exactly the response that Littler would want.
Brilliant to leave the 170. And what a response this would be.
90.
From the nuke. Can he find 2 more trebles? There's one of them.
105.
Would he or wouldn't he, we'll never know now. But the chances are he's about to re-establish a 2-leg lead.
98. Laker requires 65.
Treble 15 is the look. Double top for Littler for 6-4.
Game shot and
that's cleanly done too.
Littler.
2 away.
Luke to throw first.
From lifting the inaugural Saudi Darts Masters trophy. And Littler back in for leg 11.
Every time Van Gerwen gets close, he just can't get his hands on the teenager from the north of England. Van Gerwen looking to go back-to-back in the Middle East, having won in Bahrain last week. But time is running out here in Riyadh.
100.
And as we've said before, those long points on Littler's darts just make it look like there's even more room to fit 180s in that red bit. As is being shown. Almost.
78.
Littler won the opening 4 legs of the match. He's looking now for 1-2-1. Went for the treble 7. Couldn't find it. Lays it up. Van Gerwen can't go out on 183. And Littler closing in on yet another PDC title.
83. Luke required 40.
2 10s. We know the outcome when he goes there. And the outcome is inevitable. He's 1 away, and Van Gerwen needs perfection here if he's going to stay in and win this final.
34.
There's just no stopping him.
135.
Just drifts into the same treble that Michael's been hitting all too often. Oh, and an unlucky bounce out.
120.
120 floor for Michael.
Yeah, still a decent visit, though. He's going to try and make Littler wait as long as he can. However, Littler has got other ideas. Another maximum for the nuke.
It's a good response from Michael Van Gerwen to get down to a finish on throw.
41. Michael require 100.
Rare lax visit from Littler. So, treble 19 hit. Another 19 for double 16. And suddenly Michael Van Gerwen picks off his second ton plus finish of the match. He's not done yet, MVG.
No, he's not. Showing his quality once again. The full ton plus out of the match.
74.
Right, is he going to win it in the best possible fashion? This would be some story, wouldn't it?
96.
From a young man who's writing tales that many wouldn't believe. He's looking at perfection, but he can't get the 5th dart in.
137.
Back comes Michael. That's only his second maximum, Michael Van Gerwen. Littler's hit 6. And he's so close to taking the title now.
We're in hit and hope territory here for Van Gerwen, who's averaging over 102. And yet he's never quite had a handle on Littler, who needs tops for the title. And it's another World Series of darts win for Luke Nuke. The look from Van Gerwen says, what was I supposed to do with that? It's all smiles for the man who'll be 19 tomorrow. He'll leave Riyadh as the inaugural Saudi Arabia Darts Master. Another pleasing couple of days for the Nuke. He's been outstanding again. 104.84 he averages in the final. It's high quality stuff from Luke Littler. His eyes will turn onto the Masters next week. One title he hasn't won, but he is the first winner here in Saudi Arabia, and he's won in some style. He's seen off the green machine with a big, big win, and the damage was done really in the opening 4 legs.